Hello everybody! Wait, 1 second. Hello, peoples from the world and whatnot, and welcome to Pre-Streams, the show where I talk about something that's been on my mind for the last week or so. Damn it, I don't have the. Okay, I'll just There, I didn't have any music ready for the news. And in today's top news stories, shit's been going down. Julian Assange is getting, his sentence is being sentenced. I don't know the word, but it's happening today. So that's gonna be bad for freedom of speech and whatnot. What else? Right, so with the glitches. Oh, actually no. The Valve Index, the HTC Vive replacement, I guess you could call it, that Valve is making / has made. It is being done today, sort of. Well, the announcement is meant to be today. I haven't found anything, but that being said, I am in Australia, so I am ahead of everyone. So just have a look. Okay, here we go. So the Valve Index. Valve has officially announced that the Valve Index, a high-fidelity virtual reality headset with impressive specs, cool new controllers, and a $1,000 price tag. Valve Index features a 1440 RGB LCD screens that can run at 120 frames per second. It has built-in stereo headphones that are off the ear to provide more natural soundstage for VR applications. None of the new hardware will be available in Australia as of yet. Okay, so the stuff is not available yet. The Index controllers, or the Valve Knuckles, as we have come to call them, are compatible with HTC Vive games. So I'm definitely going to be getting those. They can be purchased separately. So can the base stations, and the original base can opt to upgrade. Oh, okay. Vive owners with Vive controllers and the original base stations can opt to upgrade to the Index itself for cheap. Okay. That's something that I would probably be willing to do, because I'm just having a look at it. It looks really cool. It looks very similar to an augmented reality headset, because it's got like a faceplate on the front, like a screen sort of thing. So I'm guessing that might have something, you know, what's the word? Weird, coolness. So this is something I'm definitely wanting to get, because I bought my headset through Steam from the thing. It's weird, but I got it through Steam. What is this? This is this is Pre-Stream, the show where I talk about something that's been on my mind for the last week or so. Yeah, I've been looking at it. Might get it, maybe. When it comes available, I might upgrade to the Index. Because I've got the Vive Classic. Now, it looks like Valve is offering a buyback. So essentially, you send your gear back to Valve or Steam or Vive, and they send you like store credit, which you can then use to purchase something else, like an upgrade. But yeah, alright, that's it for Pre-Stream, and now it's time for the main event. There we go. Hello everybody and welcome to the stream. My name is Override. Today we are playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Please stream Breath of the Wild. I will. Corey convinced me to play this because he said he'd make me a dagger. And for those of you not in the know, Corey is a blacksmith, sort of. Well, he's learning to do self-blacksmithing stuff. So, yeah, this is me paying Corey for the dagger. So I'll be playing this today. The next stream, I might jump back to Breath of the Wild, depending on how I find this game. So if I like this game, I might play more of it. Ooh, what just happened? Oh, there we go. Fixed it. So that's what happens when you do freaking screen share. Weird shit happens. Let me try and fix this. Shit. Game capture. Yes, 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 yes. Let me fix it. There we go. You have a question which is at the top of the chat. I'll have a look-see. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Hey, this isn't Breath of the Wild, and didn't you say after you streamed something else after? Yeah. After beating... Yeah, well, this is payment for Corey. Fox the stream. I have foxed the stream. It is good now. So, let us begin this game. Wait, what? Oh, it crashed. Okay. There's Corey. Yes! Oh, Corey. 1 second. Now I have to fix the screen again. 16:30. 9:39. Close. Game. No, game. There we go. Okay. Enter your name. I'm only staying because it's you. Well, thank you, Dark Pit. Override. There we go. That's my name. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air, like she's totally oblivious to any situation she might draw herself to. That girl is Sesori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Yes, this is payment. Sit out on my party agreement and begin work on your dagger as soon as possible! You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today and just kind of works because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently and I get tired of waiting. But if she's going to chase me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswork and let Sasori catch up to me. I'll stop. I overslept again. Wait, I've got voice thingies I can use. Where men? But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Override. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean if you want to. Whatever you say, Sasori. I'm not going to use the things. We cross our way and go to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Everett, have you decided to join a club? If you join a club, join it. Club. I told you already I'm not interested in any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. Actually, wait, 1 second. So apparently this is a horror, so I've got to play my... I really hate this game. I've got to play my, my warning. Warning, the following stream contains things not suitable for the following audiences. Autistic doge, innocent novas, anyone under the age of 18, pregnant women, pregnant men, the transgender community, anyone who is easily triggered, anyone with salt allergies, the elderly, the middle-aged, people allergic to humor, and the letter L. Please consult your doctor if you are a pregnant man, pregnant woman, allergic to salt, elderly, middle-aged, allergic to humor, or named autistic doge. Please consult your parents if you are anything else. You have been advised. Okay, there we go. Now I am legally allowed to do whatever the hell I want. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going about. I'm perfectly content just letting it being average while spending my free time on games and anime. Very bold of you to assume I've played this game. Okay, yes, no spoilers in the chat. This is payment. Yes, beautiful. Also, apparently I'm streaming on Fakebook. Hello, Facebook watchers. Facebuku. Welcome. Well, welcome. Julia. Oh shit. Watchers. Back. There we go. Beautiful. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy, but I die in the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. So you trust me, alright, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I look forward to a few... Okay, clubs. I might play Yandere Simulator after this. I'm getting Yandere vibes. Wait, history, skip, auto. Promise to try a little. Yeah, I guess I'll promise. Yeah, freaking. Ah, no! Turn that off. That doesn't work. I don't know. Other than that, nope. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by a carefree girl? Period is meant to be a comma. Okay. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relate to her. Wasting her worry about so much at ease, even if it does exaggerate everything inside her head. The school day is ordinary as ever. It's over before I know it. Pack over my things, ounce of motivation. Clubs. Yandere Simulator say. Yes, Yandere Simulator. Beautiful game. Check out some clubs. Start with the Anime Club. Hello! Say sorry, I must have come to the classroom while I was spacing out. Realized I was the only one left in the classroom. Oh no! But I saw you just sitting there spacing out, so I came in. Yay! Honestly, you're even worse than me. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me. Make you late to your own club. So I thought, you know, what? Then you can come to my club. Yeah? There is no way I'm going into your club. Meanie. So Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I had any idea she was interested in literature. In fact, I'm 90% sure she only went it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. But to be fair, I'm into Sundari, so I can't... Corey! My god! She inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, Plez! Plez join club, broda. Why do you care so much? Anyway, well, I've been bringing you Emma, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Hehehe. Don't make promises you can't keep! My favorite anime is Marikiki. Okay, I haven't heard of that one. I don't really watch a lot of anime. I do read a lot of manga though. Much of an airhead, so she's cunning and planned it all out. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus today's the day I sold my soul for a kupakake. Okay. Section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of air, swings open the classroom door and just goes smack. The new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club, Girl 1. I'm pleased meeting you. Sayori mentions the nice things about you. You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Override, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Kupakake. Yes. Kupakake. That's how you pronounce... Sounds like a Mario-based order. Kupakake. That's how you pronounce every letter in Cupcake. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moode. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that! Ah! Don't say that! Jesus, I'm blowing out my mic. Ah! There we go. Hard time keeping up people like Sayori and Natsuki. It's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you only know, hey, hey, Monica, hey, 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 Monica, hey, hey, Monica, hey, 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 Monica. Oh, I'll stop. That's right. It's great to see you again, alright. Monica smiles sweetly. We know each other well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. I was probably the most popular girl, smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my Lego. Find the secrets and such. Okay. The only thing I know is it's really clever in secrets, using clever, loosely here, and with a spoiler, I'll leave. I don't... You two, do I like have to click in other places or something? You bumped your mic and now it sounds weird. Oh no, I turned it down. Now I put it back up. My microphone has 3 settings on the back. It's normal, minus 10 decibels, and 360-degree sound. We made room for you at the tablet. I'll get the Kupakakes. Hey, I made them, I'll get them. Sorry, I'm a little too excited. How about I make some tea? Is slowly backing out of the club as to avoid being here. No. No! The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table, as Sayori mentions. Widens says one space next to Monika and space to Sayori. Fixed. Natsuki and Yuri walk over the corner of the room when Natsuki grabs a tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat. Tray in hand. Are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh-wah! Natsuki lifts the foil to read a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes that look like little kittens. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. Kawaii! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Heh, well you know. Just hurry up and eat one! Please. Welcome, Cowardly Doge. Is that sad emoji? I don't know. So if you're sad, I'm sorry you're sad. But Corey made me do this. Please, no comments this time. I felt it's delicious. Mouth full and already managed to get icing on her fatchy. I turn the Kupakake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite to. Natsuki is quiet, I can't help it. Sneaking glances in my direction. Waiting for me to take a Bitu, I finally Bitu down. The icing is sweet, full flavor, one made it herself. This is really good! Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Well, maybe! not for you. Also, full tags still say Breath of the Wild. Oh, refresh the page, and it should not say that anymore. Let me have a look. Do 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 do. Wait, the tags or the hash? Oh, okay, yeah, tag. No, I think I got rid of it. It should say Doki Doki. You know, for you, Dume. Alrightu. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake trayu. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. I drink tea. Carlu's diving into this blind, please no spoilers. Yes. This is a blind playthrough. All I know is the tags say psychological horror, and 18 plus. So that's why I
warning, the following stream contains things not suitable for the following
warning, 18 plus or only. Also,
hello there.
There we go. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me. I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad to. Smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me. So what made you considering the literature? If I can even literature club. There we go. I was afraid of this question. Practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... Like, Danny not knowing Sheik is Zelda is rare to find anyone who doesn't know anything about this. Yeah. Game is weird as heck! That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You can probably be a board member for any of the other major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Ahaha, well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Politics are annoying. We said I only know one thing and that's it. No, that doesn't count. Like, a spoiler would be telling me a major plot point. Tips that don't give away plot are not considered spoilers. So something like, oh hey, Override, go click the door and something happens. That's not, to me, that's not a spoiler, it's just a tip. But you could have, that's like a borderline tip spoiler. A better way you could have worded it would be something like, hey Override, don't click away because this scene has a special place where you can click and something happens. For laughing at you, read comics because I have a cold. Colds are horrible. I hate colds. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Literature. Yes, Monica is really a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Not many people enjoy literature. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people you're both fun and worthwhile. It makes school events like the festival much more important. You'll really grow this club before we graduate. Right, anyone? Well, here's a personal story from me. I started a club in school. Now, we don't have, like, cliques and clubs like we normally do in the US. Oof, everyone getting caught. Yeah, it's weird. But I started the games room at my high school. Basically, at lunchtime, you'd sign a piece of paper saying, okay, I'm joining, and you could go into a classroom during the entirety of lunch and do everything. It was meant to be a Yu-Gi-Oh thing, but it eventually evolved. And apparently it's still going, except this year it went a bit wacky. I don't know what happened. But yeah, 5 years, and the club still exists. So I'm a progenitor of awesome. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they're also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though it's still at a level of enthusiasm about literature. So overall, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, I don't have a good way of answering that. Manga! Half joking. Natsuki suddenly pokes her head up. She wants to say something but keeps it quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Oh, that can change! I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. What about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Traces the rim of her... Oh, she's evil! She's tracing the rim of her teacup. My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Telling us a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. That's true. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up. She finds her comfort in the world of books, not peple. I've never played this game and I've never seen anyone play. What I learned about this game, I learned from Scott the Woz, and he didn't say a lot about the game. Okie dokie. You know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? That's true. You read a lot of horror. I read a horror book once. For anyone not in the know, there's a abridged series called Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged Series, and they make fun, I think, of this scene. I'm just getting it. Where Taya says, I read a book about history once! And she basically just, every time something is mentioned up, she says that. Like, I read a book about books once. I read a book about this thing once. And yeah, it just keeps going. A desperate glass is something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, you must be having a conversation with a rock. Huh. I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. With someone such as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. Claire. If the story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. It's a real horror. It's often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror! Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind! I love Little Kuribo. He is the best. Little Kuribo is the best. And I can do my Yu-Gi-Oh! Voices based off of Little Kuribo. So like, hello, I'm Seto Kaiba. Kaiba, why are you over there? I do not know why you have summoned your dragon again, Kaiba, but it looks like you may have a fetish. Shut up, Yugi. I'm better than you at Yu-Gi-Oh! And you know it. Yes, you are better than me at children's card games. So yeah, I can... And then there's Mokuba, which is, Big brother, why are you treating me like this? Shut up, Mokuba! So yeah, it's cool. Never mind. That's right, you usually write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? NANI?! What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind in the last club meeting. Looks like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud and Give It Back. That's a great... That's a great title for a poem. Here is my poem, Don't Say It Out Loud and Give It Back. Roses are red. Gaming is fun. You are carrying too much to be able to run. There you go. That's my poem. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is as cute as you are. Puts her hands on her shoulders. Oh no! I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No! Oh my god. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet, are you? I understand how Natsuki feels. Friend me. Friend me all over my face! Oh, you're such a good friend! Oh, Yugi! See, I can do Taya's voice too. Frickin' Taya. Frickin' Taya. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerability, showing them roses are red, violets are blue. Oh my, what bullshit do? There we go. Buttons. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable to share hers. We don't reference Yu-Gi-Oh! Everyone's simply referencing me! I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We sit in silence. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. NANI? Look quizzically at Monika. Write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Override? Monika smiles. Well, hold on, there's still one problem. NANI? Now that we're back to the original topic we enjoy, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind. I never said I would join. Convince me to stop by and I haven't made my decision. And I lose my train of thought. Everyone's like, why? I used to be a good poet when I was in school. Yeah, me too. But I'm sorry, I thought, Override, you all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-head decision when it's like this? That is, if rolling poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. I've decided then, I'll join the Real Literature Club. Everyone waves, yatta! Okay. I'm so happy! Wraps my arms around, jumping up and down. Hey! It really did scare me for a moment. If you really just come up for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. That makes it official! Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone! Today's meeting's finished. After years of not writing a poem, I barely understand how to rhyme. I had one really good poem I did for English class and got 100 and teacher's example. Ooh! Everyone remembers today's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. That was back in grade 12. Okay. Override, I look forward to see how you express yourself. I can really impress the star of the class, Monika, with my mediocre writing skills. NANI? Feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Override, since we're already here, you want to walk home together? Sure. Okie doke. Yay! To us depart the club room and make our way to home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls-os. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day with Literature Club? Go close to one of these girls. Okay, cool. I need to make most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. It starts with writing a poem tonight too! Oh, pick words you think. Something good might happen. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so I gotta, okay, peace. Animu. Giggle. Lust. Climax. Hurt. Unrestrained. Ribbon. Melody. Fun. Ambient. Disown. Bouncy. Wait, what? NANI? I got 6 words. No, it's 7. 7 words. Yes, choose a word. Never seen this part. Okie dokie. Uh-oh. What's Corey knows what's going on. He's immersed. Captive. Okay. Captive. Unstable. Infinite. Bliss. Doki Doki. That's a nice soundtrack. Play. And chocolate. Hello again, Override. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Back at Literature Club. I was the last one to come in. Everyone else is hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise. Overwhelming commitment. Make you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join the club this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan on just coming out here and hanging out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, you won't see the end of it. So I have a big mouth someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Monica and manga. Manga is literature! It is. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plots back in her seat. Don't worry, guys. Alright, always gets at his best. He helps with my busy work without even me asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable, Nani DESU-CHAN. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set fire to your house. Is that so? You two are really good friends. I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Override could be good friends too. Sayori. Huh? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the world. Weird situation she put me into. Even brought us something for today, you know. Wait, Sayori. Me? No, not really. Don't be shy, you. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sound like a big deal when it's not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. This was a nice gesture from you, is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? It won't make a big difference. Did I? Yes, okay. Alright. Well, here. Into her bag and pulls out a book. Didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention if you don't usually read. We could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. What is the book? The Necronomicon! Phew! Well, you can read it at your own page sheet. Look forward to hearing what you think of. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Just having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. Annoyed by something, I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something over here? Freaking Monica! God damn it, Monica! Puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Stack books and boxes across manga. You read manga, right? sometimes. One of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. I see. There's a lone volume of manga. There's a stack of various books on the sides of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out. There it is! Snatches out of my hand. And turns to a box of manga. It slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better! Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I love Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Bone, and Captain Underpants. Also, I thought I was the only one who mispronounced words. I don't know, I'm doing it on purpose. But I read all the Captain Underpants books. I know that feel. I get closer to see what she's admiring. Parafate Girls is a series I've never heard of in my life. It probably means it's either out of my demographic or it's terrible. If you're gonna judge me, you can do it through the glass on the door. She points to the classroom door. I wasn't judging! Didn't even say anything! It was the tone of your voice. I'll tell you one thing, Override. Consider this lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover! In fact, first volume from the book, I'm going to show you exactly why. Right into my hands. Ah! I stare at the cover. Features 4 girls in colourful animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly more. Don't just stand there! Ooh-ah! Pulls me out of the closet and takes me seated against the wall beneath the window sills. Pats on the ground next to her, signal me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I'd take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work! We can't read at the same time like that. Why not? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that! I read a bit of Amulet as a comic. For instance, Kokiri Forest, Kokiri Forest. I say that sometimes, but it's, you know, Kokiri Forest. Like, sometimes I make a point of saying every letter in a word just because it's fun. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. Didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches over, reclaiming the additional space, while she hopes I wouldn't notice. Peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? Huh? Don't you go back and flip through the older volumes every now and again? Not really! Maybe sometimes I finish the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's a bunch of friends in high school. A typical slice of life affair. I grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Kupakake, yes. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously! I would enjoy something that didn't have plot! I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really fun chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at an ice cream parlor. It helps get to know the characters! There's a video called What If English Were Phonetically Consistent? Oh god. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into the backstories and some of the romances start to happen, that's when it makes it so good. There are also many touching parts. Hentai! Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? Ooh-ah. Gives me a little shove. I just meant I haven't seen you at your full power. Like, this is only 2% of my power, man! There's my freaking shaggy voice. Like, I'm only using 2% of my power! Good save. This chapter seems to be about baking. That is just a guess, but there's a lot of baking. Well... yes. Why does that matter? It doesn't? I was just curious, since you enjoy baking too, correct? That's a coincidence! I happened to get into baking the same time I got this manga. Like, I would never get into anything because it's a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Ahaha! Definitely not a coincidence. Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Yes. Not to mention it's really good at it, so why am I a judge? Hentai, you say? Reaches for my 2 terabyte collection. Oh no. We read on the floor for a few minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not, even though we're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something like that with someone else. I always get excited when I convince my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Nani? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't know. I don't have any friends. Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Oh, sorry. Humph. Humph. Like, I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort for friends who don't judge, much less friends who are into it. So already kind of a loser. So I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. It's probably hard for someone like you. Huh. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe in the club room. Except Monica was a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win. Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, I'm here reading it. Yes. Well, it's like not like it's solving my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So, I actually entered a Switch giveaway. I have the best luck for myself. Like you just said, boing, intense. My god. You think I'm joking about the size of my collection? I have two 2 terabyte hard drives, and one of them is completely filled with art, and the double 2 is intentional. Wow! I've got two 2 terabyte hard drives on my computer. I've only filled... Let me have a look. I think... half of one. And that's all just on Steam games. Let me have a look. Yeah, half of one just on Steam games. So, jeez, that's enough. You gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. Flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Puts her finger. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... Ooh! I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone, but if she's not used to sharing her favourite manga with her friends, I can understand why. Duckpit, you must be a man of culture. Yes. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. Why, thank you, doggo! And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. It's what makes me smile to myself. Okay, everyone! Are you ready with today's poems? Oh, come on. Your timing could be any worse. Sorry! Just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Notice how close she's got to me. Hazley slides off a good 12 inches away from me. Alright, I guess I'll stop here for now. Close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. Natsuki, you're just giving it back. Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Is that really alright? I didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Oh. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Should we see that one tomorrow so we can start on the next one? Hey, Foolmehardys! My tablet is getting worse. Oh, if you have it on charge for excessive amounts of time, it can burn out the battery. And if you use the tablet from full charge to completely empty, that will ruin the battery as well. Age will also ruin the battery, not because that it gets old and the battery starts to degrade, but because the tablet operators, so Samsung and Apple, release updates that splice the battery life in half. But with the age of the device. So use it, keep it plugged in, maybe get a crazy long charging cable and keep it plugged in with you at all times. If you think the life of the battery is going to be from full charge to empty, doing nothing, so no playing games, no watching YouTube, just like reading and stuff, then if it's less than 2 hours from full charge to empty, your battery's dead and you need a new one. Nova. Ooh! Hello, Nova! Nova's here! Praise the maker! I wonder how English would be if it was functionally consistent. That would be an interesting question. And welcome to the stream, Everett!
Hello there.
Okie dokie. Finish one tomorrow, we can start the next one. If it gets bent, I'll kill you by tomorrow. Partway through the volume so far, I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose it's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic fate. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then! Stand up, return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book in my bag. Did you remember to write a poem? Yes! I can't believe I agreed to do something embarrassing. I can't find my inspiration since I've never really done this before. Praise the maker! Now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait to pull out their poems. Just whips it out. So don't update it? Update it obviously, but if the device is more than 2 years old, then it could be Apple or Samsung limiting the battery life. 900 in an hour, and it goes to that, but now it goes to that in 54 minutes, a 6-minute deficit. That's normal battery degradation. So going by that, you should have like 10 hours worth of... Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm doing good, Everett. But you should have about 10 hours worth of battery life. No. 8-ish. Around 8-ish. I just can't help you read the comic in that girl voice. Wait a minute, use it for the girls in the comic I'm about to make, and you read the game itself you promised on Breath of the Wild. Wait, what? Girls in the comic. Use it for the girls in the comic I'm about to make you read, and the game itself. Oh no, I did that, but because my character's a boy, it would be annoying to keep switching between the two, because I'd have to have my hand on the... on the thing board basically all the time, and sometimes it doesn't work, and it would just get really annoying, and my arm would start hurting. So I did that at the start. I just avoided it. I ate ice cream and now my stomach hurts. Yay! Midna's envy, remember? Yes, I know. That was horrible. It's scary. It goes from in 20 minutes, and after that about 2-3 minutes for the rest of the percentages. Time it on idle or watching a YouTube video. Time it from full to empty, then let me know how long it is. If it's between 6 and 8 hours, it's normal. Sasori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose from Spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monika's wrote her on a composition notebook. I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reach into their bags. I do the same. Who should I show my poem to first? Natsuki, yes. I was interested in her poem yesterday. It's probably only fair that I shared mine with her first. Yes. Nani? Nani. Okay, let's start with things I don't like. First of all, rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. What's but I could have been doing other things. Ooh! In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I hope you feel comfortable enough to share yours. I've been sick all day. Oh no, everyone's sick. Read all 3 right now. Right freaking now. What, the things? Or I don't have the links, but wait, give me a second. I want to help you feel comfortable, share yours, like Monica said. UWU! Well, it'd be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You're supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha! It's not that great. Let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it! I hope you're happy! So in other words, you're saying you really liked it. Irk! Now Tootsie's retort gets caught in her throat. UWU, you're so... You don't understand anything, do you? Really, you guys are sick. Everyone is sick except me. I already told you that. You don't have to go annoying it to like the world. You're so self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said... Okay, I can't keep doing that. It's hurting my hand. I mostly said that mostly to myself. Tsuki really must hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek. Oh, okay. Cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Having a good time, page 4 to 5, look up Mintus Emmy online, and link eating Great Fairy online too. You're a brave man! Hey, wonder if Override is an actual name IRL. Possibly. There's a man named Jesus H. Christ. I said no comics this time, please, doggo. Well, I'm reading this comic, so I'll do the comics in Zelda. When I do Zelda next, I think. More appropriate. Yeah, I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest! I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. Natsuki, your poems are trash. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? To Unbrave. I would not listen to Unbrave of You, Dark Pit. I don't get that. Also, full, I set the amount of hours. Oh, okay. Look. Scrolly scroll. Scrolly scroll. Uh, 100 to 90 in an hour, and it goes between that. Now it goes in 54 minutes. It goes from 100 to 99 in 20 minutes, then about 2 minutes for every percentage for the rest of the way. It's 4 hours, I think. 4 hours is way too short. You need to take it to the shop. Writing style, would it make your message any less valid? Yes, exactly! I like to say when it's like to read, but it hits hard. Like in this poem. I don't like being disgusted by someone else's finishes. Oh no! Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other was nice about simple writing that puts it more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but it made it fall flat on purpose. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess I went into it more than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Don't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya? No! Frickin' no! Yep, frickin' my bro! Guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. Really don't care how old everyone is, but she's feeling proud, so yada yada. That is not my fetish. I find writing comics on DeviantArt, searching for terrible comics. I don't even have a fetish. Boom. So your fetish is to be fetishless. That's interesting. So it goes to 50% in about 3 or 4 hours, which is when I get off my tablet. Should I get off at a later percent? Let it run all the way. Like from 100 to 0. If it goes down to 50% in 4 hours, then that's fine. That's fine. This is a good poem, Override. Are you sure it's your first time? Yes. It's not that good. Writing poems in spare time. I guess you're right. That's what impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. It's the fetish of an artist. Yeah. I'm really happy that you wrote one. I just remember... Reminds me how much you're really part of the club now, UWU. I'm standing in front of you, in front of the whole club room. Well of course. Not really into it, that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? Like I said, it's like I said before, Everett. My fetish is fetish hunting. By the way, sorry for getting triggered, David. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. Not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, I'm going to make sure we have lots of fun here. My way of thanking you, I'm going to hold you to that. Yay! Now I'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Ee-hee-hee! Freaking hee-hee! We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not bad. I want breakfast. That's beautiful. Got on your tablet at 8:26, and it's now 68%. Yeah, that's sort of normal. Poor Sayori, she has no nose. Oh yeah, no. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? No! Just a little bit! Can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. That makes me feel a little bit better about myself. What's my poem? My poem's just a whole bunch of words. Didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? Sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast! Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Hee-hee! That poem wasn't bad. Nah, it was not bad. That's normal. Okay, I'll take your word for that. Yeah, so what's that? About 2.5 hours to get halfway, to get more than halfway is normal. BRB, gotta be back quick. Okay, see you soon! This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Oh, yeah. Next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem in the world! Oh shit, I just remembered something I've seen before. Reggie the Mouse on YouTube. Please, people on the internet, don't even think about searching it online. Please, I'm protecting you. Reggie the Mouse. I'm protecting you, people. Okay. Right. It's snowing on Mount Fuji. Yes, it is snowing on Mount Fuji. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions or like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem? It's kind of embarrassing, but I have to. Don't do it. Okay, I'm not going to do it. Unless you're using reverse psychology. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. Unless you're gay. Oh my god. That's the sort of barrier that we'll have to learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it. Really? It's a lot cuter. What? Ah! Oh jeez. No! Makes me kind of think of something that Natsuki would... Oh no. She's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. By the way, any chance you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Or Silverstein? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. Back, and there's now... My bad, I don't remember typing. I'll take your word for that. I only remember typing. That's normal, okay? His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express worldviews. I see. But Natsuki is kind of like that. Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easier to write, but they're not super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be kind of your poem to explore. Carlos on laughter set me into a short moment of panic. I'm sure I'll end up with a lot of different things. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd like to see you try new things. It's the best way that finds the style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kind of styles, but that'll suit you the most. Don't force yourself. Everyone wants you to write different ways. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident. Yes, I'll like to read your poem. That doesn't mean I always feel like that way. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the sparkles protrudes. A noisy neighbour, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. My brother's coming back home on Friday. I'm really excited because it's been... Oh, okay. That's always good. But it's too late. My retinas are already scorched with permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. Never gotta go. Eyes hurt cause they... Wait, I got a thing. Nova gotta go. Eyes hurt day. Good day, my good Sakalo. Why, thank you, Nova. I shall see you soon. Farewell, Miss Nova. Stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realised now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. So what do you think? Very freeform. So I'm not really the kind of person to ask for feedback. That's okay. Out of state. Oh, okay. Dark Pit, you're lucky. My brother stays in the military for months. I can't really see him until one. Sometimes till a whole year. Oof. That's heavy. Yeah, that kind of song has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What's the impersonation behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany. It's been influencing my poems recently. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Kind of nervous. Coming on strongly, maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anywho, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try and make it perfect, it won't. Nothing will happen. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. By the ways, please give me your luck. Look at the Irish! Oh, you don't want my luck. I win nothing. I've never won I won a giant jar of lollies, and that's about it. But, like, lollies can't really do anything. It's not like it's money. So, I had a jar of lollies, and that's it. No, it's okay. Your weird typing's fine. Any way to think about this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Move your hand and go with the flow. It's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yuri. Hello? Huh. Oh! Sorry. Forget to start speaking. Oh, shoot. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why did you ask? Just making sure. Might be after reading it through. So it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry! Yuri brushes her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice, but several minutes and we haven't gotten anywhere. Might take Yuri a while. It's fine, I didn't really notice. What were you saying? Just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through them myself, I learned how to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try and make their style very deliberate. In other words, they try and tend to make writing styles separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two things together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Oh, okay. For stammering, that's enough of deviant art today. I don't want to see a girl vor her sister! Oh my god! Captain, it appears that Doggo has been watching Incest Vor on Deck 9. What is wrong with Deck 9? She seems like an expert. Of course. Captain, it appears that Deck 9 has exploded from the incoming Vor. There we go. Is teaching me poetry in a horror. Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh god. There are different kinds of skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem, not just finding out about them and building them, but getting them to work together is the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it comes with practice. Everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking at all about people like that, sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem? Please do! I'd love to share my thought process. What did you call the FBI? Which is kind of funny. After all, this isn't supposed to be a literature club. The tendrils of my hair illuminate the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future I bathe. Calm, bathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. I'm sorry, yeah, that is horrible handwriting. I wasn't thinking about that at all. It took a long time to read. Well, just don't read script very often. It is pretty, but it's still terrible. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem, even though it was short. It's very descriptive. It wasn't too short. You should write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little bit more mild, something easy to digest. You're into ghosts? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Override. Really? Must have totally missed the point. It wasn't about ghosts. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her past remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. It's a lot more solemn putting it that way. Hadn't thought of it like that. It's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I'll just keep trying. Counting on you! Phew! Glance around the room, that was a little bit more stressful. Everyone was judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. She hasn't seen the handwriting of a broken, poor 18-year-old dude. Everyone's treated being nice, no way my parents just stand up to theirs. Literature club. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. Sayori sounds like the short girl at school. Yuri sounds like and acts like Bonnie from FNAF. Monica is just the one girl that gives you a big pee-pee. Okay. I was like, wait. She has a big pee-pee, or you get what? Oh, I get it. This game is just a non-sexual hentai. They generally exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. To read in tandem, I watch their expressions change you. Natsuki furrowed in frustration. Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. The Mississippi returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute! Did you just completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that! Just meant the language. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to really try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but that didn't really come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. Hemph! If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sorori liked it, and Override did too. Based on that, I'd gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me! I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. My dollar is inconsistent with the line placement. My O lines have through them and incomplete oval circles, kind of like ohm, but not exact. Welcome back! What did you miss? Nothing! Speaking of that, how the hell did you know what vor was when I first came out to making you read that book? Everyone knows what vor is. Which I haven't yet. Yeah! And Override liked my poem too, you know. He even told me how impressed he was by it. Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested. Press our new member, Yuri. Oh, you made it to the argument. Yes. NANI? It's not what I... Ooh. You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Override appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. You don't appreciate my advice more? How are you full of yourself? No, I was full of myself. If I was full of myself, to make everything look cutesy. Ooh! Everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the only one whose boobs magically grew to a size bigger as soon as Override started showing up. Natsuki, that's a little. That doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting. They just noticed I was standing there. Override, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself. Override, take cover. It's a girl's argument. Oh god, yes. Learn simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making comments all convoluted for no reason? Help me explain that to her, Override. NANI? So many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Override? Well, how do I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. Skadaskade! Get this weave ship off my screen! Skadaskade! Get this weave ship off my screen! But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of you. Oh no! Oh no! Corey, you brightened my... Help me! Natsuki! Digging up my words in my mouth, so instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? This defenseless, I can't bring myself anything to say. Sorry! Yeah, everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can The two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this. Right. Well, that's her problem. It's sort of... Oh, no. Stay silent, and if they ask me stuff, I'll say, I'm not a part of this. I'ma go! I agree. Others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's been. She would Oh, no. Oh, no, what did I do? You're listening to yourself. This is exactly why no one likes... Stop! Wait, no, wait. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friendos. Everyone get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. Why are we fighting? Because, well, also! Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful! Sayori stands triumphantly. I got a bad damn vibe from this. I know this game's ways. Oh shit, you threw Sayori under the bus. Stop. Stop! In the name of love, before you break my heart. Okay. Yeah. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with bewildered expression. I'll make some tea! Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. She nods. To be honest, it might come off as a good leader, but I can organize things. Not very good with people. Couldn't bring myself to interject. As president, that's the kind of thing that embarrasses me. Ah ha ha! Ah ha ha! Not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori's amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows what she's doing. I see! Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see herself getting hurt. That makes the two of us. You can count on me. Causing my stomach to knot. Genuine person who really does make a good president. Ah, that's always good. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Ooh woo! Okay, everyone. I love how they're just criticizing for big titties, while there are the tits are the F is wrong with this game. Okay, everyone. Just about time for us to leave. How did you feel sharing poems? It was fun. Well, it was worth it. Fine. Alright, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was neat, and stuff happened, and words were spoken. Maybe you'll learn from your friends too. Your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, did I learn a little bit more of the kind of poems everyone likes? With any luck, that means I can do a better job impressing those I want to impress. You found determination. You're filled with determination. Override. Ready to walk me home? Sure, let's go. Eehee! Sorry, beams at me. Literally, it's been a while since we've spent so much time together. I really can't say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, what about what happened earlier? Nani? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No! That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful peple. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. Just wanted your opinion, that's all. Why am I scared? I don't know! I'm scared also. Phew! You know, Override, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. I think seeing you along with everyone makes me the happiest. I think everyone likes you too. That's... Hee hee hee! Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh! Looks like Sorry hasn't gotten in the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll have to see what the future holds. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay! Yeah, let's do this. You see behind the veil then, X. Okay, so, clouds, skirt, Extreme. Romance. My mannerisms include making weird noises, mispronouncing words, and drawing my letters in a weird stylized way. Promise. Kawaii! Massacre. Whirlwind. Socks. Infallible. Contamination. Happiness. Okay! Dark Pit, pick a word. Lollipoop. Lollipoop. The scariest shit about this game is that Lyric can manipulate files on your computer. What? That's scary. Treasure. I mean, that's not really a spoiler. I mean, it moves files around your... Yeah, like, Undertale did the same, freaking Unlimited Blade Works did the same. It's not much of a spoiler, really. Animu. Kiss. Melancholy. Pure. Charm. Boop. Uncanny. I didn't know that. I'm being serious about that. Another day passes! Hi Override! Hey Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Hee! Still not used to being in the club, that's all. I see! It's pretty simple way to get you in a good mood. I guess that's always the way you want to do, yeah. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Buy me food! That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. Just wanted to take a look at it. Retrieves her coin purse, fumbles with the latch and gets it open, and lets his contacts spill into it. Only 2 small coins fall out. Ah-ha-ha-ha! I knew it. I could see right through you. That's not fair. How did you even do? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first... Okay. Let me get into Sherlock Holmes mode. Symbol. Her purse was slightly less bulged than normally, which suggests that something inside it was skinnier. Coin purse. Contains coins. However, the coins are now no longer in the purse, which also suggests that she has been spending far too much. Discombobulate. There we go. Sherlock Holmes. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have come bought the snack before the clubhouse. So either you're not hungry, or you plan to have completely forget you spent all your money and you want me to lend you some. There's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. Ooh-ah! I give up. Don't make me feel guilty! If I feel guilty, that means I deserve to feel... You deserve to feel guilty. Ah-ha-ha! Silently, Yuri silently giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is always in her book, as always. Aha! I wasn't listening or anything, it was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Override to let me borrow you some money! You sound like a golf commentator. Oh my god. I only knew about the scary shit, not what the scary shit was. Wait, I haven't been paying attention. What's this about a coin purse? Oh, I was doing a Sherlock Holmes thing. Don't worry about it. That's... Don't get me involved. Besides, you should only buy when you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after putting mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got absorbed into my book. Uwu! I really like it when you speak with your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. Well, you were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept that revolution. Retribution. That word. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. No, I meant, why did he ask to take... Oh, she asked for money to go for food, but she already spent the money, so she tried to get me to give her money for food and shit. Fat! Kia! So he smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was? A cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. I hate this game. Sorry, glances. I'm not a fan right now. This game seems very... All I've done is click. I haven't really done anything else. And it's like... I paid my restitution! Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just going to give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, although... Natsuki. That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Frickin' toast you. Frickin' yeets a cookie at your face. Sorry, hugs the cookie. Oh, okay. I also hate this game too, doggo. Gold digger. Look near the top of the chat. Jeez, just okay. The top of the chat. Is it this? And didn't you say you'd stream something else after beating Breath of the Wild, which you haven't done? Yeah, no, it's in agreement with Corey. Just munch it. Rapidly tears open the wrapper. It takes a massive bite. It's so good! Oh my god, it's so good! Someone claps her hand over her mouth. I bit my it's in the tongue! You're really going through that just over one cookie. Takes a bite of her own cookie. Now I was telling courage to look. Oh, okay. You guys aren't enjoying this? It's weird, but like, there's no plot. I don't know what the plot is, and it's just like, rock up, look at poem, make poem, go home, make poem, rock up, and yeah. Scares me terribly. Oh, okay. And yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez! Beggars can't be choosers. Yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one. I mean, I'm enjoying it slightly, but like, I'm waiting for the plot to kick in. Sori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. And nudge Sayori off her ear. So at least hey, that's funny. Did you seriously just do that? Oh! Mouthful trots away to safety. You and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can't you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica is for a really stupid reason, the name, and I don't enjoy clicking games with no immersion. Well, I'm enjoying the game for its like, you know, just sort of story, the premise, and that I know something is going to happen later on, but at the moment, there's no real substance to the game. I mean, the characters are funny, and that's what I'm enjoying from it. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Not me! Freaking pops out of nowhere. Yeah, I haven't either. Huh. That's a bit unusual. Hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. After this, are you going to be able to hop onto voice chat? Possibly yes. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That is true. Excuse me! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh my god. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up? Oh, well, my last period was... Oh, okay. Just, okay, yeah. Oops. My mind instantly went to the other period. My mind just went, yeah, no good. Anyway. What the hell's going on over here? Ooh. This kind of lost track of Team A. Also, Carla, after this, yeah, possibly. Ahaha! It makes no sense though. Heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I also want to wear blade music. I don't really. I just kind of started sort of recently now, yes. Always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should really play something for us, Monica. That's... Once I get better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool! Also, I'm also looking forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down. Smile sweetly. Ah! Didn't mean to pressure you or anything like that. Ah! Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see! In that case, best of Luke. Thanks. Did I miss anything? No. That's okay. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone else has settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire chuki. Yuri's back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Man! No one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down to the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy something literature related like this? I guess I could always read some of that book Yuri gave me. Too tired to read, possibly fall asleep right now. Close my eyes. So sorry, it's a conversation with Monica. Really lame compared to the all other clubs. Huh? Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But that's not like that at all, you know. We just have to way showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. Huh! That doesn't solve the problem. NANI? Most fun thing ever. Nobody will come to the first place if it's a literature event. It's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? You know what I like is the shy purple girl. I know what she really is. Can't be bothered to remember her name. Yuri. What's this? Sorry, he's talking about seriously. It's debilitating. Ha! Huh! I got goosebumps and a terrible vibe. Sometimes she's going to die. I can sense it. That's a good point. Do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Penis sausages! Cupcake! Oh god. Haha, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ha! You're right! Makes the bestest cupcakeus. Cupcakes. Natsuki, for me personally. Of course, Corey likes the lolly. Freaking Corey and his lolly obsession. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. We still need to work out the details of the event. I find myself smiling in the end. Sayori, we both like characters of archetypes we like. Admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind towards things to make them come to life. So I ended up letting her get on my case about things. Can't help but wonder what we like the world through her eyes. Frickin' yeet at everything. Ooh-ah! Frickin' Sayori's face is already there, not for lolliness. Nearly fall out of my chair. Eehee! Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. Your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Does that school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime. You're gonna need to get used to it. Don't say that out loud! I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. Hey! I do what I do best. That's a problem. Oh no! That's a problem. What about you? You look like you're better for yourself. He doesn't know what Yuri is, and I boast that we like the characters of the archetype. I don't even know what's going on. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? That's secret. I knew it! We can't let him put 2 and 2. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Come on! Natsuki's a... Oh, that's obvious. That is quite obvious. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori has... It's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. And you really need a brush like for this. Right, yeah, it's clear. I do not like this, nada. It's clear that Natsuki's a tsundere. I won't fall like that for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's still toothpaste stain on your collar. I try and wipe it off with my finger, but nobody would notice that. Of course they would. I was going to tell you about it because I don't want to embarrass you. I don't really care about that. You meanie! I'm sorry for suggesting the game. No, it's a good suggestion, Corey. You don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Corey, you made a good suggestion. I'm enjoying this now because it's funny. That's super mean. Sorry, you thank me later. I started to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh my god! That image is hilarious. Oh my god! This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Played Minecraft or Prototype 2? Played Minecraft, Prototype 2 I had to uninstall for my PS4, so... don't say that! You'll make me feel weird about this, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. My button might come off. Why is this not so hard to close? It probably... It did when I bought it. Oh my god. You may like it, but your viewers don't. My viewers like that I'm doing this. Play some gay dev tycoon. Got that. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs have gotten bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now. So, why does it feel strange to see her blazer buttoned up? But it's so stuffy. Boo-boo. It's not worth it at all. Unbuttons the blazer once more. Phew! That's so much better. Puts her arms out and twirls around. If I keep it unbuttoned, I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying that's such a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let you do things like this. He would take care of me better, and you would take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things! I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, try for... Oh, whoops. Fine. What the hell's going on with my mouse? Fine. It's a deal. Yes, we're really better taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. Maybe you should come and wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again. I was joking that time. I can no more with this game. I'm so paranoid. Man, it's impossible. Okay, everyone! Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote? Yay! Also, why is my game so high? That is weird. I can't wait to read yours. Okay, there we go. You can see Ori. Oh my goodness, this is so good! I love it! I'm a paranoid boy as well. I absolutely refuse to live alone. After yesterday's poem. Ugh! You're too honest sometimes, Sayori. No, but really, I want to put this on my wall. Can I? Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not that good a writer at all. Did you not read what I told you before? Yes. You know, honestly, I like to think I'm a good writer. I write fanfiction. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little bit more constructive than this. Probably gonna be living on my own for a while when I first move out, to be honest. Maybe in Natsuki's. Don't like it because I wrote it. Well, I'm pretty sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot more of other people's, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's an override poem! Do-do-do-do! I don't need much. I feel your feelings in it. Sorry hugs the sheep. You're so weird. Not really good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. That's why I just go by my heart and make me feel things that it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me either. Ugh. Why don't you just at least try giving it some thought? Ah, you wanna write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. You're always thinking about other people. The game changes stuff. What kind of stuff? I don't want to know. Don't tell me. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. The U. I should use it as a U or a P. U. Use that U as a U, not a P. I like sad poems too, sometimes a little bit of both. It's a word for comedy and tragedy. Oh yeah, bittersweet. Yeah, I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give you the rain cloud a little hug. Oh, she's adorable! And make a nice, happy rainbow. That's unexpectedly poetic. It is. Expressing my feelings as well. Thanks, Overread. Should go write that down there. You can read my poem now, okay? I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside my thumb and forefinger and plug one out. It's warm and tingly. There's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. I put the bottle on a shelf. Happy thoughts, thoughts in bottles in a row. Oh, there is lag. It's a fan of Sayori. She's funny! My collection makes a lot of friends. Each bottle starlight amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off the bottle caps. I don't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up, and in come some of my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frankly pull all of them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each other and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile beneath my feet. Happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something. But all I hear is echo. All I hear is echo. Inside my head. Holy, that is like, that's very well done. I'm going to write the best poem ever. Yeah, but I didn't expect something like this. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. That's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. Point is, it came out good, and you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. And even with it help me and friends, feelings get a bit better. Writing is like magic. You're going pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Ah ha ha ha! Don't get ahead of yourself. I had a habit of being obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. Oh my god. But I like that she can be a little too positive, which scares me. Sorry, oh my goodness, you might need some Jesus. That was kind of so spooey. Spoopy. But seeing the passion in her eyes, it makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Monica. Hi again! I guess. I'll take that, as long as it's not bad. I'm happy you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I like Yuri because, well, her archetype. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. Give my poem to Monica. Alright! I like this one. I don't know what my poems are! Makes you think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends. Spoopy me. Oh god. 3 spoopy 5 me. My god. It's in common. Ah, well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually different. Huh? Well, if that may be the case, maybe there's a little bit some of the similarities that you wouldn't expect. The Grumps made a joke that Monica was a robot. She looks like one. It sounds like the two of you actually care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think the kind of vibe I get when reading a poem. Huh! You sure you're not reading into it? Ah ha ha! It could be. Oh gosh, you sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has a gentle feel to it. Emptiness and sadness. Who thought someone could be so happy? Totally unexpected. To each their own. You shouldn't feel as expected to experiment a bit either, but anyway. Want to read my poem? I like the way this one turned out, I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. The colours, they won't stop. Bright and beautiful colours, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, an endless canopy of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. What? Load me. Load. Okay, save. Turn, and then load. Right, okay, that was... I think I should save up to getting a game computer, one that's already built so I don't have to spend 3 hours putting it together. You can. I find it more better to put it together myself. Because I built my computer, so I have really enjoyed it. I guess it's just the way I write. Sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of a poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines, really short, makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Ah! Sometimes asking a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be an abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or as a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day! Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult situation. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know what might change your mind. Wait, what? That's my advice. Okay, so save game. Yes, please. And then I'll load. Load me? Is that what it meant? Monica is thick though. Thanks for listening. UWU-CHAN! Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I'd be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something different this time. Fair enough. I'm still too new at this. I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. Think of it, it reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Monica just killed yeah! You think so? Yeah, well I guess we've been friends for long enough, so same wavelength. Hidden feature? But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type of all sudden. Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? Really? Okay, yeah, tell me. Don't tell me the plot, just tell me what I've got to do to get to that. That's a lot of save slots though. Dragging around a dead weight. Ugh! That was a little unnecessary. Think of it this way. Yeah, no, tell me. Not for me, she would probably just fly away and let go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it! Oh yeah, I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Ickly, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favourite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words, but she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg real bad. Amy helped me and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. And that's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders? Who? Doesn't matter if she likes other hobbies, if she keeps it private, if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world will be better off without spider lovers, and I'm going to tell everyone. Wasn't looking when I typed that. Anyway, a surprise happens when you save, make a decision, load, and make a different decision. Yeah, the music went weird. It's got longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was too short. What is this music? It sounds like Kindergarten made it. What happens when I load? Well, I did it. So what happens? Huh. You've done well, Override. Skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming for you, that means a lot. Eh? It's nothing. Inspire. Get your poems to feel perfect. A little bit more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through the feelings. Write down the things you see and hear. It's one true way to get a reader to see into your mind. It's very intimate exercise. I see. That's certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example if you'd like to read it. Of course. Let's have a look. Know your ABCs and your 1, 2, 3s, kids. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my windows. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an understanding human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon is fed, well, always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an image. Having a brain and using it every second you breathe. Huh. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light of my cutting knife, the very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft, the raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. This music, yeah, I'm listening. Who has taken following me? You could say we've gotten quite used to each other. Comes humming more and more frequently, so my bread is always handling. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic coloration conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Yeah. It's a bit more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can imagine what this poem's about. A bit more close to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery, conveying emotions through them. If I take it at face value, I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, something that different people relate to their own way, express ways, feelings, unusual hobbies, and usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. People would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities, even if it's different sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. I'm glad you're a good listener. Alright, so I can skip up to... I was just warming up. Didn't think it was the best I could do. Of course not. Message pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. Helps people realize how stupid they're being. Anyway, like anyone would agree the subject of a poem is an ignorant jerk. You know people like that? Of course, it's about everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter, it can be about anything. I wrote it to be easily to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure, something you're afraid of that people find out make... Wasn't What's-Her-Face just talking about that? So you're not hurting anyone that makes them happy? That's funny. Yuri wrote something similar about that today. Huh? So Yuri, yeah. Said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. Didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. People shouldn't make fun of each other to feel insecure about those things. It's slow at first, then speeds up too fast. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I doubt she has some weird hobbies. This game is this. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Ooh! It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has left trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. She feels insecure about weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people that make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday, but the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best after all. Take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. I want people to think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it. I have a feeling if you skip text a lot, one of the characters would notice and be like, I know you're skipping my talking override, stop it. Should I get rid of the garbage and say what I really typed? Underscore quote plus colon E. Yeah, it looks like you've made a code. Okay, everyone! We're done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today if you'd like to come to the front of the room. So this is about the festival, or sort of. We have to do something for the festival. So why we put something together the first 4 days? That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep this simple, okay? You don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. That's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing! Monica. Yes, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. Cool part is we're going to let everyone else come up with and recite poems too. Sarah's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. It's a dating sim, but it's actually a horror game. Probably. Sorry, who's been colouring a poster holds it up for everyone to see. Are you kidding me? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? No! It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people. I agree. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until a couple of days ago. It's not difficult to ask to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I just learned the 3DS died. Nintendo can kill many things, you know. Wait, what do you mean it just died? Nintendo Switch sales price nearly identical to 3DS after the same time period. What? Briefing showing Switch is identical sales pace as to the... Oh god. Breakdown, worldwide, different. Only the Nintendo Wii and DS are selling better and will take a significant surge in Switch sales to put it in the ballpark of the Wii. Yeah, well, the Switch doesn't really have a lot of good games on it. I mean, it's got games on it, don't get me wrong, but the games are very... They're not that great. What's going on? What's Yuri scared about or something? Oh, they have to do a performance. I recently bought one of the new 2DSs. And I've got that for my Pokemon games. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it a best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. We start the event and each put on a good performance. I love it for personal reasons. Oh god. Do you touch your DS too much, Dark Pit? They inspire others to do the same. More people perform, the better we'll be able to do to show everyone what literature is all about. Homebrew and custom firmware. Mine's was old. Oh, okay. Yeah! Expressing your feelings! Being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's correcto. And it's those reasons we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share those with others, to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it takes standing in front of a room for 2 minutes to reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Remain silent. Sarah looks worried. Guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I've been trying really hard to get their new members. The least we can do is help them out. Well, maybe, but It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. UWU! Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. You say mine, I ask, what are you digging up? Alright, phew! Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Glances at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh! I guess I don't really have much of a choice. Ah! That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. What? No personal meaning, private reasons. I swear it's not that. Get your mind out of the gutter. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main eventu. I want each of you to choose a poem of yourselves. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is all too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? I also learned I could brick mines if I did custom furware mine. I literally was a turtle just to make sure I didn't kill my console. Luckily, it was successful, but it doesn't work without the SD card. Ooh! Oh no! Don't worry. I'll start off everyone. Can I go next? Aha! Flips through the notebook to speak mind of herself. The way they fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting a poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. Her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Saria looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good! But she was like she's about to cry. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? Lol, type the code, engage Ridley, and mother effer on the original national. Oh no. I'll go next! Yuri's all fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... You can do it, Yuri. It's called After-Image of a Crimson Eye. Reading the poem. Practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? Yuri gets past the first couple lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. Enunciates. Thank you very much. Ah! I want to stick around long enough for things to happen since we're really close, but I may not be able to stay awake. I'm going to be ending the stream as soon as I finish selecting the words for the next day, because it's already been 2.5 hours. My rare glimpse into the whirlwind fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. She's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. The recognition she deserves! It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay! Guess I'm next then! Hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one is called My Meadow. Ah-ha-ha! Sorry, I giggled. Hee-hee-hee! Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How'd you guys do it so easily? That's why I not think like you're reciting to other people. Ree! I can stay awake because I'm a sad excuse for a human. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. Also, if you want to support the stream, do so by sharing it with everyone. Like, seriously, share it everywhere. Next stream might not be Doki Doki literature. Go to the next day. I see. Okay then. I might, actually, for the next stream, I might do a different game. I might jump back to Zelda if I think I'm ready for the battles. I might do some more grinding. Or, I might do another game. No Man's Sky recently did a thing, so I might do that, but I don't know yet. Still up in the air. Sorry, biggest of comment. Her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. I'm content with my life. 49% at 12 AM, is that fine? It lost 20% in an hour. roughly. I'd say it's starting to degrade. Just see how it is when it gets to 0%, how long it takes. If I were to read this on paper, I wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice gives it a whole new meaning. Please play Custom Robo. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even over I liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits perfectly nicely. Might be the other poems wouldn't work quite well with this kind of delivery. I don't really understand. I've seen poems of yours where sort of gentle delivery won't work as well. I might need a little bit more force depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just so embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. I've got the hiccups now. I've been talking for 2 hours non-stop. My mouth is dry, I've got the hiccups, and I've got an Eclipse Mint in my face. I'll make you pick a poem that challenges you a little. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay! Now who's next? Natsuki? Humph. Don't make me go before, alright? It's not like I can compare to you guys. Lower everyone's standards a little bit. It's fine, it's fine. Might as well get it over with. It's not like I have much of a selection. What I wrote for today. I stand up and stand in front of the poem. It's hard to put energy into it. I receive flaws anyway, so I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it as so as much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. Let's just leave you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Humph. The poem is called Jump. Her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has rhythm and rhyme to it. Trademark style works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't too bad, was it? Easy for you to say. Better not make me do that again! If you want, there are hacks that translate the older Japan exclusive custom robo games into English so you can play more of the games. Maybe. I'll look after the stream. Corey wants to talk, so I'll talk to Corey. Then I'll watch some gameplay footage of it. See whether it would be something I'm interested in. Ah well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite the poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you wouldn't have to worry about the festival. That said, coming through idea of what's it like now, make sure you pick up a poem and get ready for the festival. I'll be making PowerPoints, let me know ahead of time reciting. Jeez! I'll probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too, it doesn't have to be your own. The effort in the club. I have a favourite poem! Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over some quaint and curious volumes of forgotten lore. While I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping upon my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping upon my chamber door. "Only this, and nothing more." I'm already presently surprised you're putting effort into this club. It makes me really happy! And yeah, no problem. Okay everyone, that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up. Write poems for tomorrow as well. Let's continue that. So the festival will finish playing tomorrow and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day! Can't wait. I can do this, I can do this. Alright. Stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find some enthusiasm, but sorry. Like, I'll just get to do my best. and impressing Monica. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yes. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Eehee! Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal about it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Override, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's just go already. Walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have recently changed. Today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, almost with her words. Yuri asked me to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? Well, what kind of question is that? You're putting me on the spot here. Eehee! I would still walk home with Sayori. But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I always see her in club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Override. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted to. So, Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? Huh. Do Sayori care about much? Respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Yay! So, I'll pick the words for today. So, fireflies. Philosophy. Coffee. Ocean. Lust. Smile. Rainbow. Tragedy. Sparkle. Strawberry. Kitty. Anime. Socks. Nightgown. Judgment. Shame. Vivacious. Melancholy. Tenacious. Hurt. Okie dokie! Hi! I'm gonna end the stream here! Yay! Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here because it's been a long time. 2.5 hours of girls. Way too many girls. But yeah, I don't know whether Doki Doki will be... Did the chat freeze? Yes, it froze. God damn it. Okay. 2 games worldwide. Jonzo made a great Let's Play of it. Look it up. Play FNAF 3 perfectly. I'd love it. I'd love to see you do a Let's Play of FNAF. Maybe. I sense drama. Did the chat freeze look like... Yeah, chat froze. Yeah, I don't know if Doki Doki Literature Club will be the next stream. I'm not sure. I will continue it though. It might be the stream after next stream. Or I might go back to Zelda, then I'll finish it, then I'll finish Doki Doki. And then I'll do, now the next series I want to do is a series that I haven't finished. It was South Park, The Fractured Butthole. And I've got a save for that, and it's been sitting there for ages, and I want to keep going on it. I finished it on my own personal save. I still want to see, like, you guys react to it. It's a fun game. It's very, very fun. I love it. What else? Not much else, really, I don't think. But, yeah. Thank you, guys, so much for watching. If you like the stream, make sure to give it a thumbs up, as Corey would say. When I say I'd love to see you do an LP. Oh, okay. Custom Robo. maybe. I'll look into it. I want to see whether it's a kind of game that I would like. If not, then I might not do it, or I might make a video of it and then post it up later on. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe for more awesome content. And if you want to support the stream, then you can do so by sharing it. Share the stream to everyone. That is the best way to support it. The more subscribers I have, then the better the more streams I'll also be able to do, which is going to be hilarious fun for the whole family to enjoy. And yeah, thank you guys so much, and I shall see you all in the next video. Good night, everybody.